everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is O Michelle Andrew or Onu Michelle in every other social media platform. Okay guys, so today, I've been trying to really fasten up because I have a nail appointment and my nail really look like the way they do and I'm already late. But I said let me just make a YouTube video first before I leave the house. So guys, today we're going to talk about unrealistic beauty standards. It's been all over like social media, the current society, So guys, let's start talking about, let's just talk about it. Talk about everything in general. So okay, so when I was a kid, anyone with the tiniest, people used to like shave all their eyebrows and they would just put the slim eye pencil and you will look pretty. But these days, like, there's the way we conceal our eyebrows, like there's a way you need to conceal your eyebrows. So in those days, that was the kind of makeup people used to do, and it was so cute. Like it was being the society used to refer it as pretty and cute, and that's what everyone was doing, even when you saw our parents, that's what they used to do. So these days there's the way we conceal our eyebrows. I'm sure everyone knows, even the guys knows, even the kids know the way we put our eyebrows, But so there's this thing of you need to be slim for you to be pretty. You need to have certain shape for you to be pretty. You need to have big boobs. You need to have big ass. Yeah, bro. Why are you even coming up with all these things? And why do you want girls who are like natural and just being themselves to start thinking of going for plastic surgery? You don't need to, like, people want to compare themselves, and it's crazy. Like we all know that there's Photoshop, and some people we knew back then right now don't even look like themselves no more because they've changed everything. People have gone for butt lifts, people have added or enlarged their breasts. So why would you want other girls to look some type of way for you to classify them as pretty? It's crazy, yo. It's crazy. I see people want their nose to, you see my nose is kind of thick and it's so African. Wow. So people want their nose to look like so straight like the white people for them to be called pretty, because every other person, they are going for a nose job, like people are going for a nose job and then their nose kind of becomes like straight and it doesn't look nothing like it used to look back then. So this kind of thing is draining people. It's draining other people because you want other people to start looking some type of way for them to be given endorsements, for them to be given the brand influencing job in certain companies, just because you think they're not pretty enough, and just because you think someone needs to look some type of way for them to get jobs. It doesn't even make sense. It's unrealistic, yo. And social media and real life, it's just not the same. People don't embrace the imperfection no more, like, yeah, I know, like there's no celebrity, like the Hollywood celebrities, all of them always have like the softest skin with or without makeup, but behind bars we know that's not true. Like some people have what do you call this, is it freckles? Some people have acne, some people have uneven skin tone, but then you want to put this unrealistic social media life or internet life to other people for them to meet those standards, for you to give them endorsements, for you to give them brand influencing jobs. It doesn't work like that, yo. I think we're just being unrealistic. And with I'm so tiny, like I'm size 6 UK, and yeah, I'm so tiny. So sometimes, okay, I've been working with so many kind of jobs in my life, and one of the descriptions was like they needed slim girls, and I've always been slim all my life. But then I feel like if you want certain kind of women, like for the certain description of job companies, you should also, I mean, yeah, okay, it's fine, but there should also be a room for people who are like, plus size and stuff. Because me coming to the internet, maybe let's say I've been working for a slimming gel or flat tummy gel company, and we all know me myself, I know I've been slim all my life. So going to the internet to start saying you can use these, or you're supposed to be going to the gym for you to look this and I like this, and I already know me myself, I'm not so good at going to the gym and workouts. So you're trying to make this thick people or fat person to think of trying to go to gym, and maybe some people, they're just like so fat because that's how their hormones are. Like some things are hormonal or even genetical, some genes are just like that. So you wouldn't just expect everything to work for everyone. I mean, it's crazy. So being down the social media and trying to say this and that, knowing very well that you're lying and we can never be the same, and some things are just genetical. I mean, skinny shaming, fat shaming doesn't sit well with me. If you like it, but that's just being unrealistic. Like, what happened to women just appreciating other women the way they are? I mean, I'm slender and you are thick. I cannot be like you. I cannot have the thickness you got. I'm slim. So why can't we just like embrace the beauty in everyone? So I just feel like this fucking internet thing is just kind of lying to everyone, because no one puts shit on their internet. Like, everything needs to be perfect, and girls wanna start being perfect in their real life because they think the internet is telling the truth. No, it doesn't. That's just being unrealistic. That's just crazy. And it has made so many women have psychological breakdown, because like there's this fat that you cannot even get rid of, even if you went to the gym, unless you went for a surgery. So you also, because you're thick like that, and maybe because you have those kind of fat, you want to start going to the gym, but it doesn't really come out the way you expect. And this other side, people are looking some kind of perfect way, and you cannot have it. So you start having the mental problem issues, you start having the psychological issues, and sometimes like the self-esteem is being lowered. Yeah, like in my life I've had to deal with a self-esteem issue, but it stopped the moment I became 21. Like, I was so slender and I'm so tiny, and so there was this modeling agency. It was a high fashion modeling agency, and I felt like they were taking girls with the big butt and the girls that were so light skinned. I mean, I have never had an issue with my complexion, but I've just had issue with people thinking you're too tiny for some things, and you yourself, you don't even have that kind of issue. I mean, it's their problem. People are always wanting to bring issues that's been bothering them just to make those kind of issues to be your issues. So for me, even in Kenya, like, yeah, there's certain brands that just want to deal with light-skinned women only. And yeah, I mean, it's not bad to have a certain description of whatever you want for your company, but then I feel like so many opportunities have been given to a lot of light-skinned women, which automatically makes the dark person think like they need to lighten the skin tone. Because I've really had people that I know who thought that they need to lighten the skin for them to be given certain influencer jobs. And for me, I just think it was sad for me because I thought they were so pretty. But I think with beauty, it just has to be within, you know? With beauty, it just has to be from within. Like, you can tell me I'm pretty, but me, I feel like I'm not yet there because I want to look with someone else. In my mind, I'm always thinking of having a butt lift, having a nose job, and all these things. So even if you keep on telling me I'm pretty all the time, it might not work if it's not within the mental cycle, you know? So these unrealistic beauty standards with women, I just think it's disgusting and it's crazy because the society with the stereotypical behavior of referring beauty to be something else, which is not for a normal person. They need to go and have a surgery done to them for them to be pretty or beautiful. I think for me it's unrealistic and crazy, you know. So when I was a kid, my mom is light skinned, so I used to, maybe if she went to town, I would get into her bedroom and just like take her makeup and just put it. And I felt like just because her makeup was light, very light, very, very light, I looked pretty because from the way the society had shown everyone, even the kids, it's like being light skinned is being pretty, you know. I was even in the singing game, and I was one of the lead children in the Scottish dancing style. It was called singing game in my primary. And I mean, I was one of the leaders. I was one of those leaders in my primary school, but I felt like the rest of every other girl, they were so light, you know. I was the only one who was my complexion, but the rest were like very, very, very light skin, you know. So I mean, I was the darkest of the lightest, but they were very light. So this is the notion that I had in my mind, like you couldn't be a leader if you were dark. You couldn't be a leader, you know. And they were really making it physical, and you could see like, no, this one is prettier than this one. And based on our view, it was because of the complexion, you know. So that's what it was. So for the most part of my life, I've also grown knowing that most light-skinned people are just automatically pretty. But if you have other dark-skinned friends, family members, and you'll understand, like, pretty and beauty is not all about the looks. Obviously, physical looks matter, and they're the very most basic things, but people can be beautiful from within, like how they think, how their hearts are, like their complexion is just, it's so beautiful, you know, how dark it is, how light it is. It just depends with so many things. And I'm glad, like, the dark-skinned women, other dark-skinned women that we have are trying to embrace it, and it will make every other dark-skinned young girl down there always know that they can also make it. I mean, it will make a dark-skinned girl somewhere don't think that they can't make just because they're dark, you know. It's the work you put in action, you know, everything about you. So so the unrealistic beauty standards, it's really absurd, and I see it a lot of times. And so you cannot even have an acne, you cannot even embrace your period days if you're really the person to catch acne. You cannot embrace it because someone will be like, you need to use this, I know you need to use it, but you yourself, you need to understand, like, some people are just hormonal, you know. I have acne days, and I think I have acne days, and they're going. I always have acne days, and there's some days my face is just always as smooth as the baby's ass, you know. So that's how it is. I mean, shit gets crazy. Sometimes people are so afraid to talk about it. People are so afraid to say it's affecting them, but here I am. I talk about it, everything. I mean, it's how life is, yo. It's how life is. I mean, we need to embrace we need to embrace who we are, like, you know. what do I say, like, yeah, like, our hair is coarse, and yeah, it just needs to be like that because that's what your genes are, and this is just who you are, so just embrace it. Don't don't be liking to make shit to look like these people who are not even Africans just to make yourself look pretty. Yeah, just embrace everything as you want, because I don't understand what's wrong to have your natural hair, because if you rock your natural hair, like here in Kenya, they will say umebit, hauna do, sijui nini, but man, that's just being creepy and just being shady and obviously unrealistic. Everyone doesn't have to put human hair for them to look pretty. If you have a nice hair, rock it. And if you feel your hair is nice, just rock it like that. We don't have to be spending on everything like makeup, clothes. Now if you have a nice hair, you again go for those human hair shit. No, just embrace it the way it should be. No. Yeah, so I think it's crazy. Even the lips, like the lips need to look some type of way. The upper lip looks to look, I don't know, kind of thick and widened for you to look pretty. Yeah, you have a right to do everything you want with your body, but don't just because you have the money to do all the plastic surgeries, don't try to make other people who are not even thinking of changing anything in their body think like they're not enough. So this is life, and we just have to not just go with just everything just because we think everything is beauty. No, nada. Yeah, so yeah, we have the people having different hormones for them to look some type of way. We have the genes. What else? Yeah, even the eating habits. Sometimes like the pH, like sometimes our pH like affects our hormones. So you find like some people will just get thick, some people will get slim, but it's because of the hormones. Like sometimes the hormones are being affected by the contraceptives you're taking, the food you're eating might be so acidic. What else? Yeah, like, yo, so just don't try to be unrealistic. People can never be the same. Yeah, people can never be the same. And so, you know. So, guys, thanks for your time, and let's catch up in my next episode. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, comment. Yeah, just click the subscription button, and you can get to catch up anytime I am uploading my new YouTube video. So thank you guys. Bye.